Now we need to figure out a way to communicate this information to the project sponsor. That is our problem statement. How do we go about doing that now? Okay, so you see how we break down the problem statement? We focus on the core. They mention slowing down. We know it's a delay. Done. We keep reading it, and the project manager has to inform the project sponsor. How should the PM do that now? Okay, so here's the thing, guys. They have started to change the questions a bit. If you watch my old videos, I'm sorry, I keep going on a tangent, but I just want you guys to prepare for the exam as much as possible. They're shifting away from what should the project manager do next, do first. Most questions are like that, but there are some other questions like this as well. The principles still apply, but they are changing the questions out a little bit, okay? So, A, complete a risk analysis outlining delays and impacts and email a copy of the risk register urging the project sponsor to respond. Now, this is going to be a new addition to our principles, okay? When it comes to communication, the best way to communicate is directly. If you send an email, you don't know if they're going to actually open and read it. The assumption is they are, but if you have a face-to-face meeting, there's no assumption anymore. It is guaranteed, right? So let's look at. So I'm not going to choose this answer because of that. Let's see what else there is. Continue emailing updated project status reports, highlighting the key risks and issues, and wait for the project sponsor to request a meeting. No, again, email. We don't want to do that. We want to take the proactive step. We want to make sure, right? We want to make sure. Pretend you got to go to the hospital. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're gonna call the clinic, or you're going to actually show up in person, right? We want to do the same thing. Send an email invitation to a project sponsor to attend all of the project team's weekly meetings and hope the sponsor will find time to attend, right? So we know the sponsor is really busy because he had no time or has not had the time. So again, send an email invitation. This is something that is very, very important. We need a response now. Send an email to the project sponsor summarizing the project status and key concerns. Great. And request an immediate face-to-face meeting to discuss with them. Excellent. Right? We're using the email for information, and we're saying, hey, listen, we gotta meet in person. That is what you want. A face-to-face meeting, guys, always beats emails. If your team is remote, remember, remote teams, you can still meet face-to-face on Zoom, on Google Meets, whatever it may be, right? So the answer is going to be D in 47.